What do you think, Corvo? Caldwell's Bridge.
Yo, what it do, ladies and gents? I'm Boosted Snowman, and this mission fucking sucks. In the previous episode, we broke Emily out of a brothel and robbed an old lady. In this episode, we have to capture Anton Sokolov, the painter slash doctor from earlier. This mission isn't a traditional sandbox, and is instead a long as fuck hallway peppered with obstacles. Freedom of choice be damned. So, let's just get it over with. For this mission, I upgraded my crossbow's range, accuracy, reload time, and added combat sleep dart. For non-lethal runs, I highly recommend these upgrades. Hopping off the boat, we'll make our way up these stairs and blink onto this roof. Make sure no guards are watching, and then dash over to this conveniently unlocked side door. Collect all the goodies you can fit in your pockets, then head up these stairs and into this room with the cart. Blink onto the scaffold to get the oil tank, put it in the oil thingy, and take the cart to the other side. Pulling out Jessamine, there's a bone charm and a rune in this level, so we'll hop off the cart and blink onto this balcony before making our way over to this locked door. You could blast it open, but what we'll do instead is jump out this window and down this platform before climbing up this chain into this room and collecting the first rune. Easy as cake. But I'm not done yet. The bone charm is up this way, but there are 2 guards patrolling this area, and if we want to make this easy on ourselves, we're gonna have to take care of them. So let's do that. Dear me, I sure could use a nap. Oh, why thank you. That's Tweedledee, here's Tweedledum. Holy shit, my last video got 12 views. YouTube started here, Sorry, pal, I've got more subs. With those guys out of the way, we're free to jump down onto this platform, hiding their bodies, and then pulling this lever to push the dam down. Once it is, pull the lever again, hop on, and then make your way through this balcony door. You'll be greeted by a weeper. Choke his ass out, and then take the bone charm for yourself. With all the collectibles in this area, we'll make our way back onto this platform, up these stairs, and then make sure the coast is clear before going on to the next area. Right off the bat, there are 2 runes in this level. One of them is in the house of one Mr. Pratchett. Blink onto this lamppost, and then onto his 3rd floor balcony. Go through this door, and fuck, it's in a safe. Luckily, he kept a clue to the combination right next to it, so all we had to do is find the right paintings. After roaming his apartment and stealing his shit, we find the combination and open the safe. Thank you very much. Back onto this balcony, we'll hop onto the roof and make a beeline for the next rune. What the odds are of 2 forbidden artifacts being right next door to one another, I have no fucking clue. But we'll make our way into this house where we find an outsider shrine and a, hey, you're not supposed to be here. Take that! Oh fuck, he could fight for real. Okay, this time we won't murder the poor sod with the evil ass shrine. Knock his ass out and tuck him into bed. Then take the rune for yourself.
Rivers change course over many lifetimes.
Allie, if you're watching this video, smash or pass. The outsider tells us that the runes are made from the bones of whales, carved by the citizens of a city that existed before Dunwall. He also tells us Sokolov is a mega simp, but that he's so boring that the outsider doesn't want to meet him. Also, he does some fucked up Facebook witchcraft in the basements of the city, I don't fucking know. We'll use the roofs and approach the bridge where we'll come face to face with yet another one of Dunwall's protective measures. The pylons will fucking zap the shit out of you if you aren't one of the guards. It even kills rats if you could believe it, so we'll make a point to avoid them whenever possible. We'll blink over to the edge of the bridge here and wait for the guards to be distracted.
Hey, you there! Show yourself!
The guards are distracted. Blink back on top of the bridge, making sure to steer clear from the pylon's line of sight, and then jump onto the bridge's support lines. Get as high up as the game will allow you, then use dark vision to make sure there are no guards watching the stairs. Blink to the stairs and then climb them all the way up to this part of the bridge, where we'll take this chain up to the tippy top. Climb further up the bridge until you're overlooking the mammoth structure. Then blink onto the roof, being careful not to alert any guards that might be looking over it. Our dark vision shows us that the power to the spotlights all lead to this oil tank, so we'll blink our way up. We'll blink our way up onto this platform and disable the lights for old Uncle Sam. Now that we've yoded the oil, we can hop out and onto these platforms before blinking into the water down below and swimming onto the other side of the bridge. Walk up the side and over to this locked gate we can very easily jump over. Why did they even bother? Before climbing up these last stairs through this door, which puts us right in front of the 4th rune of the level. Jump out this window and onto this guard station. Now, there's a wall of light between us and the next area of the level, and the game actually gives us a few ways to take care of this obstacle. The first is by taking out this guard and pulling the lever which powers down this wheel so we can get through and remove the oil. The second is to ignore the guard and switch altogether and just dash over to the oil tank and disable it that way. Or you could just ignore both of those and just jump over this railing and dash back onto the other side. It's like the devs knew this level sucked, so they gave you pity options to make up for it. Regardless of how you do it, this leads us to the next bone charm of the level. Jump onto this window and climb down. We'll be met with a swarm of rats and a very scared lady. You don't have to help her, but if you're going to do a low chaos run like we are, you really should. We'll pick up this corpse, pick up this bone charm, and then dash back and throw the corpse to attract them away from the lady. Then dash back to this other corpse to attract the rats even further away before blowing them the fuck up. Talk to the lady and she'll thank you for saving her life. Head back up to this boarded up door and into the next and final area. Thank god. We'll dash up into this building and out this balcony, then climb up to the second floor and collect the third and final bone charm. Back onto the roof, we reach this bombed out street right next to Sokolov's house where we have a bunch of prisoners behind a wall of light, some angry guards, and a fancy looking painting. Let's take care of them thusly. We'll start by dashing over to this dark alley where we'll take out the first guard. Did anyone feel that slight breeze? Next, we'll wait for these two to finish their long ass conversation before taking them both the fuck out. Now we're free to free the prisoners. Thank you. Now all I need is the 2 gold bars and that fancy painting upstairs before the safe, and I'll be set for life. The code was 294 if I remember correctly. I'm gonna be rich. With our reward money out of the way, we're free to take out Sokolov. I mean, kidnap him. God, this mission's fucking stupid. Taking care that the guard isn't looking, we'll dash onto this platform and take him out so he doesn't spot us stealing his boss. This job fucking sucks! I mean, they have one guy guarding the man that makes the elixir to cure the plague, and it's in this busted up, raggedy piece of shit fucked up district. I swear, I have half a mind to march in there and tell Sokolov. Don't worry, pal. I'll let him know you said that. And with that, ladies and gents, there's nothing to it but to walk through this conveniently unlocked door. Seriously, he's like the 3rd most important guy. Why is he so unprotected? And take Sokolov into custody. Yes, perfect. With this latest experimental trial, I am one step closer to having my dummy thick cat girl GF. Those beta males on Discord will be so jealous of my caked up Discord kid. Sorry, Sokolov, but I'm into blondes and goths. Or blonde goths. Wait, do they make those? Holy shit, they do! While we're here, let's go ahead and free this lady from her cage.
Thank you. He said he wanted to turn me into his Discord kitten. I don't really know what that is, but thank you so much for freeing me.
With that out of the way, there's nothing left to do but to take Sokolov's strangely crusty body out of the lab, back onto the roofs, and down to this channel to meet with Samuel, where we turn in Sokolov's unconscious and musky body and get the fuck out of this mission. And there you have it, the royal physician. Wait, he's the royal physician and only had 1 guard?
Don't you want a rematch?